All right, music fans, welcome back. It is I, the harmless one here, talking about real music in real time for real people just like you and just like me. So today's the day that you get to hear Dennis DeYoung's brand new album, 26 East Volume 2. Tell you, Dennis, that title doesn't really roll off the tongue, but I get it. It's where he grew up in Chicago. It's where Styx got their start. And you know what Dennis was able to do on both of these albums? He was able to capture the Styx sound throughout the years, pretty much, except maybe their super early days when they weren't doing all that well. But he goes back to Crystal Ball and Equinox and the Grand Illusion and various places. And he still does the combination of rockers and ballads. People will be talking about some of these tracks. He's got a great Beatles send off on here called Hello Goodbye. He's got a Pink Floyd moment on Always Time. He does an amazing Equinox type song, There's No Turning Back Time. You'll also dig some of the subject matter here, like Saint Quarantine and Made for Each Other, which again, I think could be a song about his wife, Suzanne, which I know is taboo, but he's made a lot of money singing about his wife, Suzanne, and he's made Styx a lot of money. Even though Styx doesn't really like those songs, the general public seems to like them, and I think that's all that matters. Look, Dennis DeYoung is derivative of himself on this album, and there's no problem with that. He's not trying to reinvent the wheel. He's just trying to make another great wheel, and he does. In fact, again, this probably is his strongest collection of solo music probably ever in his career. If you're a fan of Styx, yes, this does sound like Styx at times, especially if you liked when Dennis was in the band. This doesn't sound like Styx these days, and quite honestly, I think that's a good thing. I think that's what fans want at this stage. Dennis, too, I think, realizes that he's a mortal human being. I get the impression that Styx thinks they're going to go on forever and that their music is just going to compose itself for the next 100 years and that they need to put everything in time capsules to get ready for, space travel and time travel. Maybe Marty and Doc will show up and they'll do an album. And I don't know. It's just, I'm going off on a weird tangent here because, Dennis, I think, understands that the writing is kind of on the wall in so many ways in our world. And Styx, I think, is ignoring that writing and they're just, plowing forward and they're going to be an entertainment vehicle, whereas Dennis writes about things that he cares about. And I think he understands his own mortality. And that's why this is volume 2. And that's why this is the last album he will probably ever do. So again, check out this album. You won't be disappointed if you like Styx, or even if you don't like Styx. If you just like Dennis, you'll probably like this. But either way, this is the Styx sound, the way we grew up listening to it. So there you have it. That's my abbreviated review. Typically, I would get on a blog somewhere and try to write a review of this, but I just don't have the patience for writing these days. So there you go. Video blog done. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.